How you guys doing? Yeah, grab something. The only reason. Alright. Had to do some stuff with my dogs for a second. Shoot. Oh, no, I'm dying. I keep playing this game and just keep being more and more to it. It's kind of weird.
So. 네.
See, the pistol damage is too dangerous if no one's trying to.
お願い
It's true because if they don't know what they're doing, they're gonna blow up. It's just like mining for nitrous, pretty much. Like a natural nitrous. They're like a hyper explosive phosphorus thing.
なんだあらやだ
I wonder if the Dire Stones have anything to do with the Mother Flame.
気をつけて
Because I'm noticing a lot of One Piece stuff, right? I'm just gonna say this. In a lot of One Piece stuff, like ancillary like stuff, there are some things that hints at the main story in like the actual One Piece storyline. Like in the games and stuff. Because I honestly do think Oda already knows what the One Piece is. He already has the ending written because like the way things are going are too uniform. That's one word I'm looking for, uniform. Yeah, it's too uniform. So, which base am I going to? Oh shit. You know what? Hold on. Of course. Of course. So did I get them all? Can my OCD stop now? Oh, I'll look for it later. Let's continue on with the game.
お願いわかったこれロケット
We didn't want to. But he... That's it. No, no. We are. That's fighting in the war. That's because you. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I don't. Yeah. Yes. You can just enter it. Alright. But does that? That's what we're talking. I don't think we should though. I don't believe. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What?
頼むぞ。任せて。なあ。くそーい。お。
Stop.
そうね。ねえ。わかった。
You don't have to.
こっちよ。ねえ。うん。はあはあ。どうした？ロビン。ルフィ。
Okay, let's keep going.
ねえ。どうしたもんかのう。
I like all.
そうね。
わかりました。
よかった。もう
Yeah, dude, like, you can figure it out. Come on, science. Your mother had to figure it out. They had to learn from somewhere.
ええ
You sure do. Gonna be a poom poom. Rosie, you okay? Here's my little buddy. Oh man, I don't want to do another crocodile fight, but it's probably gonna be another crocodile fight. I swear it's probably gonna be another crocodile fight. Oh, I'm gonna make sure there's no more slide cliff. There's a sky island. And it's throwing me off the fact that it exists above this place. It is. I don't think you're smart. What? Oh, really? But because we subsidize it. But we subsidize that. Welcome, welcome. What's up? What's up? Where are we going? No, no, no. The thing says. Oh. Oh shit. Do, do, do. We do. People. Come on.
力がってね。
No. 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 Wait. There. Don't worry. That was it. Okay. Oh, this is a boss though. This fit looks nice. I blocked. Trouble. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Oh yeah, I remember. How you been? How you doing? So far away from me. Far enough. Yes. Oh, come on, don't. Damn. Yeah, why is this the one time it didn't? I could have gotten away unnoticed, unseen, and there's too many dudes. And they call him support because of the support dude. That's great. That's awesome. Took a bow. I've got more outfits. Was that two? Ah, shit. See, alright, that's bad. No, this is not One Piece Gold. No, I don't think I got it. I've been doing a whole bunch of like side stuff. I just found these in boxes as I was doing other side things. This is not good. I gotta reset this. That's this PlayStation. Doing a lot of stuff. Oh, I found the stealth outfit. I did. It was pretty legit. It was over here in these mountains. I found that. I was wearing that for a little bit the other day. Why are they stacked up on each other? Oh, there's a dude missing. Well, after this, probably. I might do it. I typically change clothes, like, you know, every now and then. That wasn't right. After this. How do you see me? gun. They're both snipers. No, it's not Kuma. That's just a, you know, a pacifista. This is another pacifista. That's great. Yep. Just don't get shot with lasers. So, in One Piece, Kuma got turned to a cyborg, and after that, getting turned to a cyborg, they made robot copies of him to be like a police force. Yeah, that's what they did to Kuma. So these are just robots' copy of Kuma. Oh my god, I got shot with a laser. Oh, the real reason was because he was a spy. That's why he was a warlord. He was part of the resistance the whole time, but he was just a spy. He was spying for the resistance, and the only reason why he became a cyborg was to get close to Dr. Vegapunk, and do some, you know, talk some stuff out. But this is like a long plan. Like this is like a plan that had going for like a while. No, the warlord, the warlord system has been disbanded. There's no more warlords at all. No, he was offered to be one, and he said nah. And then they found out he was like, you know, Roger's son, so he's like, no, we gotta kill that kid. That's pretty much what happened to Ace. Oh, come on, block. Why what? Why they kill Ace, or, you know, why they expand the warlords? They expanded the warlords because Vegapunk was able to make, like, you know, cyborg clones of all the warlords. So there's like an army of those guys. They're not anymore. Like the warlord system's been disbanded because they have a new system. Like Dr. Vegapunk was able to make clones of all the warlords and give them like superpowers. so there's no more warlords at all. Like they're alive, but the system doesn't exist. Yeah, they're super. Like in One Piece, there's a guy who can make. He's a super scientist. He can literally make clones. Like there's a clone of Jinbei. There's a clone they've all been cloned. Every warlord has a clone, and not just one clone. There's like 1,000, hundreds of these clones. And they're all like souped up, and they gave each clone their own type of devil fruit. Yeah. And all this, they all got their own devil fruit. I'm just sitting here like, no way. That's really what it, like they gave Jinbei's clone has a swim fruit. It is broken. This is why. Remember when when Fujitomo said what he saw he saw something that can that'll destroy the warlord system. Everyone's like that's probably super. Nah, bro, it's broken. This makes sense. This makes sense why he said yeah with 3G we don't need like the warlords. He was right. With those things, yeah, they're broken. Shoot, there's a clone. Think of there is a clone of Mihawk with the cut fruit. I mean the dice fruit. That has to listen to the Marines. That has to listen to the world government. That alone is like what? What am I looking for? Yeah, they had to. I'm assuming like everyone's assuming that when they first signed up, they just did blood, because all you need is like a blood sample or their hair. That's it. You don't really need much to get a DNA sample. So I'm assuming once you became a warlord, you signed some paperwork, they got your DNA, yada yada yada. And they didn't think. And here's the thing. I don't think who would have thought that Dr. Vegapunk was going to turn you into a clone? Nobody. So why would they even think anything about that? You know, I don't think they even had considered the possibility of clones. Hell, people didn't think he could make artificial devil fruits. The dude did. He's able to make artificial paramecia fruits. He can't do Logias, but he can do paramecias. And that alone is like what? And I'm not just talking about his cloning technology. This dude has robots with anti-gravity machines, super cannons, laser swords, holographic projectors. He has teleportation. Vegapunk figured out how to teleport with science. That's the Lunarian thing. So Lunarians are like a different species. They're super durable and super strong, and they can control fire. So that's why he has wings. So those clones are think of those clones as like a super hodgepodge of everything that's the most powerful in that universe that we know of in those clones. The best devil fruit they can have for their paramecia devil fruit they can get. The best genetics, for reals. Technically, yes. In raw power, technically, yes. Could she beat her clone? Probably. Probably. But if it was gonna go off this raw stats, yeah, no, all the clones are stronger than the originals. Can they beat the originals? I don't know. Because you gotta take into consideration more than just your stats. Because there's a lot of characters on paper are broken, but they just get, destroyed. Because they don't know how to use their powers correctly. Where the heck? Yes. Every warlord, everyone that has been a warlord has a clone. Everyone. This includes Gecko Moria. Anyone who once a warlord has a clone. Oh shit. And he probably also has a string fruit, because the string fruit is a paramecia. Because he, like, Dr. Vegapoint can copy any paramecia that he has the DNA for. Any paramecia. That includes Karakuri's fruit, because Karakuri's fruit is also a paramecia. So if he ever gets his hands on Karakuri's DNA, he can make a clone. That's not Karakuri. We can give one of the clones he has that fruit. No, he can't copy Logias yet. That we know of. Only paramecias so far. That's not fair. So, like, it's a special paramecia. All it does, like, he's a Mochi man. He's not a Mochi Logia. Like, he's pretty much Luffy, but, you know, more Magdalene. That's it. That's the only difference. He's not actually a Logia. A lot of people thought he was a Logia, but no, he's a paramecia. No, because the gum fruit is a zone. It's not a paramecia, that's a different can of worms. Because people are still like, how's that possible? That's different. But like, no, it's like, honestly, I think the Mochi fruit is like the pinnacle of like you know, a gummy fruit. It's the pinnacle, like the best. Because this is a zone. Oh, because if you honestly think about how Luffy's recovery has always been. That's a zone ability. He's always had high recovery. He's always had higher durability. He's always had higher endurance. It's always like, if we really think about it, it's been hidden that this is not his double fruit wasn't regular. And during a lot of fights, people will comment like, "Wow, you act like you're a zone user." And not just with the release of, like, you know, Gear 5th. If you really look back at the One Piece stuff, well, Oda actually hints at stuff, and people just don't know. We just don't pay much mind to it because we're not thinking about it. But no, he actually hinted at a lot of the stuff we're seeing now, like a lot of it. Okay, is it up here? Oh. I saw a shiny. I'll go get there. I forgot how to get up here. I know there was a way. Oh, snap! You know, like, think about every other paramecia you know of. They don't recover. They've never have recovered like Luffy has. That would be interesting, and that would be kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna. That actually would be pretty funny, but I don't think it'll be like that. Like, they are copies of them, but they are kind of different. They are kind of different individuals. Because Mihawk's clone does not act like Mihawk. Doesn't. She has, so the same paramecia that, you know, the Love fruit. It's the same paramecia, because that's a paramecia. Love fruit's a paramecia. How do I forgot how to get up here. Can I launch myself up? Ah. Oh, come on. There we go. They have the like there's also cyborgs. So there are also cyborgs. So they have devil fruits, extra DNA, and robot parts. They can also shoot lasers. Vegapunk put everything, like all his best shit in those things. I'm not even like everything that worked, that is functional, that he made, that he thought was good, he put them in there. So anything that the Kuma robots can do, they can also do. Okay. I can't find these robot parts. I don't know. I don't know. Shoot. They don't look. They don't give away One Piece that easily in a lot of things. You gotta pay money for that stuff, man. One Piece is like the baby in Japan. I don't know. Like people be like, yeah, man, let's just give it all. You know how hard it is to get like a One Piece deal? You gotta go through all the right, talk to the right people, and even still, you gotta make sure you don't tarnish the characters in any form or fashion, or they're gonna get mad. You'll never be able to use those characters again. It's just, there's been no reason though. Yeah, they don't care that much about Dragon Ball. Dog. Dragon Ball is not as big as One Piece. Yeah, once again, Dragon Ball is not like those two things aren't as big as One Piece at all. There are One Piece theme parks, games, dinner shows. There's like it's not as big. It's not as big. Naruto, like it may have been big out here for like One Piece is huge. Probably because of One Piece. Probably because he spent too much time writing and not too much time with his wife. It's probably because of One Piece. Like legit, like being a mangaka, like writing manga sucks. It's actually a trash. Yeah, it's a trash job. They make you work forever. You gotta try hard. Like the reason like One Piece is not coming out like this week because he has to go to like he's being forced to go to the doctors because his family first told him, hey, go to the doctor. Your eyes are fucking up. Go to the doctor. Like not even that. His like producer told him to also go to the doctor. He was not going to the doctor. It's like it's not good over there. I believe that these guys need to take more breaks, but here's the thing: more breaks mean less One Piece for a lot of people. And people he will be like, I need that One Piece in my life. It's not about the fame or money. It's more of a pride thing. Like it's not. Like, it's two things. Like in Japan, the way they look at it different because it's not money for them. It's pride and it's their baby. It's like they're not like shoot. It's not even really for the fame or recognition. This is his story. He wants to write this story. Because there's a lot of like if he did want to stop, he would. You know. He's invested in his story. He wants to finish it because he already has everything written. Like he has the ending planned already. He does. Like if you pay attention to his like actual writing, everything you're seeing now he's been foreshadowing for like 4 years. I'm super confused. It says get robot parts at the no base battleship. I'm here. Where they at? I don't see none. Because he's a pirate. Wait. Yeah, he's a pirate. Like, that Flamingos is still like bad guy. He was doing more than that. He had like he was doing slave. He was in the slave trade. He was doing way more than that. Yeah, but he's also in the slave trade. He took over our island. He did all this extra stuff, and then he got found out about it, and so they took him off the warlord system. Then they put his bounty back on. But no, he was doing a whole bunch of fuck shit behind the back. Like Doflamingo's goal was to take over the world government. He didn't he wanted revenge for his own things. He was still because Doflamingo is a celestial dragon. He was a celestial dragon. Like he wants that back. That's why he did what he was doing. But you know, they don't like that nigga. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to assassinate that guy in prison. If they haven't tried already, they're gonna try to assassinate that man. Hell, the already got his clone. They don't need him anymore. Cause he knows too much about the world government and what's actually going on with the celestial dragons. But no, but you also had other powers do that, like Crocodile. Crocodile did that too. He wasn't supposed to, but that's what Crocodile did. No, I just think that's someone's head. I think, like, we've already seen the baby clone of Crocodile is a dude. So, that's not the case. It's not the case. So, like, the hormone fruit will only change your gender as you are currently. It wouldn't change your original DNA. So if you cloned someone that was changed by hormone fruit, you'll get their original gender. Because that's what say how it works. That's how the hormone fruit works. And the way the lineage factor works, it gets your DNA factor. It is not getting your hormones, it's getting your original DNA structure. And he's just modifying from there. So the hormone fruit could change like your hormonal makeup. So it doesn't change like your DNA. It just changes your biology, but your DNA is still the same. So if you were born a male and you're changed by hormone fruit, you'll still be female. But if you got your lineage factor taken out, your DNA, your DNA taken out, it'll show. If you're a clone, it'll show it'll be a male. You will have to be changed again by the hormone fruit. Yep. So it's not correct. You know what? Here's the thing. I don't think Oda's never gonna mention Luffy's mom because it's not important. Just like he doesn't really mention anyone else's mom or parents because it's not important to the story. He's trying to focus on like very specific details of the story. Because like the big fight between like Luffy's story is not fighting the world government. That's his dad's story. Luffy's just inadvertently doing some things that it happens to have coincided with fighting the world government. Like he doesn't know. He doesn't even know half the things his dad does. Shoot. Like the government assumes that Luffy knows more about his dad than Luffy actually knows. They just make that assumption. Not really. Because like the world, like here's the thing, you gotta understand the world government wants this chaos because they're trying to keep people not like if people are like, you know, safe and well and able to build up arms, they're gonna fight them. They don't want that. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Like that doesn't mean doesn't mean he's like doesn't mean it's all him. Like a lot of times, sometimes when he leaves a place, it's in more chaos than how you left it. It may be better, but you know, sometimes it gets worse. Because he's not about like saving the people. It's about, you know, doing what he's doing, taking care of what he's taking care of for his people, and then dipping. It's up to those people there to do the right things afterwards. You know, that's why there's still like that's why some islands after he leaves decides to stay with the Navy and help Marines. No, Garp likes being a Marine. He wants to save. He wanted to save her. He wanted Luffy to be a Marine. Like the whole thing, he doesn't like. Garp does not like the world government. And that's the difference. Not everyone in the Navy is aligned with the world government. Not everyone who's a Marine is aligned with the world government. And that's why the world government has also a separate military to the Marines. That's more powerful than them. That's why they have that, because, you know, they'd also, like, the world government doesn't necessarily trust the Marines. They just use them because they're there. Shoot, it wouldn't be the first time they killed their own Marines to cover something up. It would not be the first. Like that's the what I find intriguing about, you know, the One Piece story, because there's a lot of moving parts, and there is no one good guy. There is no like, well, there is one bad guy, Emu, but like there is one bad guy, but there is like all these people they're not trying to be good guys. They're just trying to do things that they think is right. What happens if two people eat the same devil fruit? Oh, only one person gets the power. Oda said that himself. Like only one person gets the power. It's not like you get one half, you get the other half. That was a statement from Oda. No, because someone asked Oda in like a hypothetical. So what if someone eats like devil fruit at the same time? Do they both get the power? Or does one person get the power? And he said himself like only one person gets the power. It doesn't work that way. During his one like Q&As, because Oda does Q&As about his story. People ask him about his story all the time. Like, oh my god, where the hell is this? I'm super confused. I do not know. Now here's the thing. Someone needs to ask. Is it true? Because this is something the world government says. Is it true that you explode if you eat 2 devil fruits? You know, that's a question you need to ask yourself. Now, is that one true? No, that wouldn't be possible. Because like, if you're doing time frames right, she started having her kids like after the fallout with Zebek. That's when she started having her kids. And she made the, I forgot what her pirate crew's called. When she made that pirate crew, that was afterwards. I think Oliver said who his dad was. I forgot. I think it was that one dude. I don't remember. Oh, I can look it up in a second. Dang it, I need to get up here. Maybe, but like, it still wouldn't add up because like, dude's already, because Kakure's already like, how old is he? Like 40? 42? Hold on. But you know, it's honestly more likely. Like the theory that it's Kaido being the dad is more likely than anything, though. Yeah, dude, the dude's old. Like the dude's old. Like yeah, bro. Like she was popping them out, bro. She was hella. She was popping them out. I thought the dude was like in his 30s, like his 30s and stuff. No, he's the third oldest. He is the third oldest, dog. The oldest is like 50. He's in his 50s. What's his name? The dude with the long tongue. That's the oldest. That's the oldest sibling. No. Here's the thing. Kaido wasn't that young. He was old enough to have kids. This is what you gotta think about. He was old enough to have children. He started being like a big pirate in his 30s. He became a Yonko in his 40s. Like, Kaido's doing a lot of shit for a long time. It might not be. I'm not sure. It just doesn't, like, if we're doing the time frame, like unless there's some stuff we don't know in between, like what happens at the end of God Valley, that fight, unless she was with the dude for a little bit after that, like, then yeah, there's a possibility. But if it happened like right there, it wouldn't be the right time frame. Because like, dude was a baby when she had her crew together on her ship. And that was a few years later. Like they didn't get the crew started up like until like a few years after the whole incident at God Valley. It took them a few years to get resettled and stuff. Like Whitebeard pirates, the Big Mom pirates, the Beast. Those guys all took some time before they even became pirates. Dragon and Roger? I don't know. Here's the thing. I know of Roger. I know Roger can do some things. I've never seen fucking Dragon do shit. Nothing. Like, he's a threat because he's actually actively fighting against the world government and he's done things to defeat the world government. Yeah. Does that make you physically stronger? No. Does it make you mean you can fight really good? No. But does it still mean you're not a threat? Like, yeah, you could be a threat. You can have a high bounty and not be physically strong at all. It all depends on what you do that is a crime to the world government. You know? Because, do you think Sabo's as strong as Luffy? But like, Sabo has a pretty high bounty. I want to finish this. I'm stuck now. I gotta do it. I'm one of those guys. If I'm here, I've already killed like 50 dudes. I don't want to come back and these guys reset. Nah, I'm gonna figure this out. Let me read this quest one more time. Maybe I'm doing something freaking wrong. I must be doing something wrong. What does it say? Okay. There are no chests. There are no nothing. I'm looking. What if I beat up the robots? Yeah, but does that make you stronger than Luffy? Does that make like just because you like? Here's the thing: if you have advanced hierarchy, like the whole Karakari fight upsets me because you know what it tells you if you have better will, even if you have advanced hockey, you can still get rolled through. You still can get rolled through. So I'm sitting here like, okay, so that means nothing. Just because you have advanced hockey doesn't mean you can use it to like the same degree as someone else who also has advanced hockey. Like there's different levels, man. So many different levels. It's so ridiculous. Like, cause not only that, one put this Karakuri's best hockey attribute wasn't even armament. It was observation. That's what's his best. But his armor hockey was rolling through fucking Luffy like it was nothing. Ooh. I found it. I found it. I found it. Thank God. Oh, I hate everything. So what are these crates? Come on. Or is it only the blue ones? It is only the blue ones. I figured it out. This is dumb, but I figured out the mission. I've been running around for a good minute. I've been trying to figure this out. This is all the information they gave me. Let's go find the robot parts, okay? Usually it's like a golden dot on the map or a treasure box. I didn't realize I actually had to check the containers. Oh. I just need to see them fight. That's all. I just need to see them actually have some combat. But no, don't get me wrong. Sabo is strong. Because here's the thing. If Sabo was weak, he would have died when he jumped the fucking Gorosei and Imu. He would have fucking died. If he was a scrub, he would have just been murked right there. Like, if he actually was a scrub, he would have been murked. So he's not a weakling. But how powerful is he? These are the questions we gotta ask ourselves. Also, I think Sabo is gonna awaken the Mera to me. I do. If he hasn't awakened it, he totally is. Oh, here's the thing. If that was the case, why is he so scared of Gear 5th? Like, why was Imu so terrified of the awakening of that fruit? There has to be something to it, because you're not scared of something that you can easily destroy. No, if it was like he doesn't want to work, like that's not the, like if that was the case, he could have been like, here's the thing. Imu's not lazy because he does things all the time. Like you gotta understand, every order the Gorosei has given out, that was because of Imu. Every big like lay the waste thing, that was because of Imu. Imu's actually been planning on doing things. He's doing things behind the scenes. We're just now knowing about him. Like this is all him. So what I'm saying is like, if Imu didn't start getting more aggressive and more like, okay, it's time for another purge, he didn't start saying that until that awakening happened. until it happened. Like emu's the reason. Like here's the reason. Here's something else. Emu's the reason why the fruit is called a gum fruit, and not it's not called. It doesn't have his actual name. Like he was solely like he didn't want people to know about it that much. You know, every person who failed to get the fruit, he executed. They keep it out of the hands of the people. So there's something about it that's probably like a counter to his shit entirely. Because like, no, you don't fear something you're not scared of. You don't fear something you can just easily wipe out. And like, it's clear to me, Emu is nothing like all these other celestial dragons. Just by looking at the Royal Guard, not all celestial dragons act like the ones we've seen. Those fat lazy bastards. They don't act like those guys. Some celestial dragons actually did something with their lives, like Doflamingo. Like you gotta look at that. Look at like Doflamingo is not one of those lazy bastards, like lazy celestial dragons. So there's like, there's fluctuations even within the ad group. Honestly, the One Piece is probably something. It's probably not actual. It's not an actual treasure. It's probably the history. It's probably honestly the history of the world. That's probably what the One Piece is, and what you want to do with that information. That got hot. Who are you even talking about? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, he got killed. They killed him for helping her. Yeah, I was upset. But no, they killed that dude for helping her. Nope, you got murdered. Like, so there's a whole if you read the last chapter, if you do read One Piece, they killed him for helping her. And I was like, wow, these dudes are savages. Recently, it was the last chapter before the break. He was on trial. It's like, yep, you gotta go. It's like, wow. Then they introduced one of the Royal Guards, or at least the leader of the Royal Guards, the Royal Knights. Yeah, dude, they're bad people. Not all of them, like, it's clear not all those people are bad, but you know, there's a reason. Now will you understand why most of them are bad. They just kill the good ones. They just kill the good guys. That's what's happening. And that's what's been happening. They just kill all the ones that are good, decent people. Like, yeah, no, you gotta help the common folk, you die. It's like, what? What kind of, oh man. They're not playing. Well, yeah. See, here's the thing. I don't even know who's gonna fight Emu, because here's the thing. I bet you $500 that Blackbeard's gonna try. He's gonna try to fight Emu at some point. I think everyone's gonna have like a shot, at least one shot to fight the dude. I'm so confused. I think I just. I think that people are already taking him seriously because Blackbeard isn't weak. He's just silly. And he's not dumb. He's like Luffy in the way he just like, I got it, let's go in some aspects, but he's also more cautious as well. Because like he could, like, think about it like this. He would not have gotten as far as he's gotten without knowing some things and being somewhat strong. So that's the point. Like there's no way you couldn't have done some things while being somewhat strong. Like there has to be some. There's clearly Blackbeard has some tricks up his sleeve. Clearly, there's no way. There's no shot that he doesn't. Shoot, the fact that he was able to trick people for so long to think that he wasn't gonna betray them is also like a skill in itself. Because like, how do you trust a dude after he already betrayed a dude? You don't think he's gonna betray you? I found it. But he did it again. Oh my god. Please. But I think so. If you read the last chapter, I think that the leader of the Royal Guard might be Shanks' grandfather, or something like that. That might actually, they might actually be related. Oh, thank God I found it. They might literally be related. Because Shanks is from God Valley, if people don't know. And guess who was the king of God Valley? The leader of the Royal Knights. I'm sitting here like, hey yo, that's not sus. And the treasure chest at God Valley. Shanks is from God Valley. And the ruler of God Valley is now the current leader of the Royal Knights. That is possible. You can go back and look it up. You can go back and look it up. It's true. Shanks is actually from God Valley. It has been confirmed. Just like the Uta thing, same thing happened to Shanks, which is kind of hilarious. This is true. This really happened. Yeah, but Shanks is from God Valley. And the current, like... Yes! I don't know. This has happened too much already. It really is happening too frequently. You know, this putting babies in boxes. It's like, you know what? I won't put you in the box. Don't worry about it. We're getting attacked by pirates. Who won't put you in the treasure box? There's no way they're gonna try to take the treasure box. Trust me, we're gonna be okay, child. Get in the box. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, oh no, yeah. Roger is Shanks' dad. No, for a fact. But blood relations, it's totally that guy. It's totally that guy. Even though his hairstyle is weird as hell, his hair color is red. Like, he has a similar type of sword style as Shanks, so it's pretty fair, honestly. Yeah. Oh no, that's the whole. That's the same thing when I say the thing. That's why I say the same stuff about Luffy and his dad. Like, they are blood related. They're not doing the same shit. They're not even act the same. Not even on the same type of level. Shoot. The only thing I can say about Luffy's dad, at least Luffy's dad kind of cares about his son, kind of. I can say that. He cares about his son, kind of. But there's not really. It's not really. He doesn't really, you know. Even he doesn't like, that's my son. Like, no, he wasn't a father to that kid. Like, the dude, like, he could have, like, here's the thing. Dragon, always could have checked it in on his son as often as he wanted. Hell, people would tell him about his son just because, and Dragon would, like, oh, okay, that's cool. Did not care. Dragon forgot. Nah, Nah, you know what I think happened? I think the reason why Dragon became like, cause I either Dragon at some point was part of Navy or was Navy adjacent, and something probably happened specifically with the with the world government and the Celestial Dragons and his like significant other. That's what I think happened. Cause why is he so mad? Why are you so upset, Dragon? Like, what did you see? Yeah, no, I'm saying I agree with you on that one. That's what I'm saying. Like Dragon could have been more in his life, but chose not to. Was it because he's like haunted by the government? Nigga, they can't find you. I don't know why they can't find you, but they can't find you. You could have showed up for a little bit, and your dad's not gonna snitch. Come on, Garp's not gonna tell anybody where you're at. If you just showed up, like for a little bit, no, he's not gonna say nothing. So like, no, like Dragon's a deadbeat dad. That's true. But I feel like his reasonings are probably, you know, he probably has a reason for it. That's it. Doesn't change the fact that he's still deadbeat. Nope, Garp is his grandfather. Garp is Dragon's dad. Yeah, that's funny, huh? He also wanted Dragon to be in the Navy. Nah. This is what happened. Dragon came. This is what he did. Dragon had Luffy. Showed up at his dad's. Is said, "Here, Dad," and then left. That's what Dragon did. He showed up at his dad's house. He's like, "Here, Dad," and then dipped. And then later on, Roger shows up and was like, "Hey man, I have a son. Protect my son." And then he dipped. And he's like, and Garp's like, "What the fuck?" That's what happened to Garp. Like, wait a minute, I know you've had what? I already had my kid. I don't want it. What is this? Oh. Oh, because like Garp respected Roger, and he didn't like. It's like Garp does not blame the sins of the father on the child. Garp is actually a decent human being. You know. Shoot, he was trying to get both Luffy, Garp, Luffy and Ace into the Marines. He actually did try. Shit. If honestly, if they didn't hold down Garp would have probably killed Akainu on that day. He probably would have. He probably would have killed Akainu. Because that Ace is his son. That's true. Like, even though they're not in my blood, he saw that as his child, like as, you know, his progeny, his offspring. Oh yeah. Honestly, here's another question: how did that lady hold a baby in for over 9 months? How do you do that? It's true. Yeah, but here's the outfits. Yeah, this is what I got so far. No, I don't think it's a Del. I don't think it's always Del fruit. It could have been hockey, because it's not always Del fruit, dude. Like, it's not always Del fruit. Del fruits are cool, but like, man, it's not the end all be all. I'll do it for a little bit, but I'm gonna take a little break, come back in like 15 minutes. I gotta, you know, do some hygiene stuff.